Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Meslin, and I am your mental fitness trainer here on YouTube. And welcome to the gym of Right Where You Are. This is Mental Training with Mez, where our purpose, or my purpose, my intention, my agenda, my desire is to share with you a type of regimen that I think is not only fundamental to our ability to heal and create at will, but it's fundamental to whether or not we experience this life as one of contentment or one of turmoil. It is mental fitness training. So this is where I am committed to uploading videos that encourage us and invite you to join in on a mental training session with me. So over the next 20 minutes, we are going to strengthen our concentration and focus muscles by focusing on the breath. And the reason why the breath is the focal point of the type of training that I do is, number one, there's enough experiences in my life that the breath is supremely powerful. And add that on to the fact that the breath is life, and life is reality. Reality is truth. And if you follow the breadcrumbs, truth is that which is in existence. And the word God is intended to express to us that there is a higher power in existence. There is. And we don't have to look at the word God as meaning a man in the sky, but recognizing that if the word God implies supreme power, then there is within our experience, within our potential, the ability to tap into this supreme power. Now, the law of faith has taught me that the breath is that very thing that we can learn to concentrate and focus on. And this not only restores the health of our mind, but it gives us the potential to really understand how to use our minds in order to manifest the life we desire and to go about it harmoniously, gracefully, and unapologetically. So this is not about just manifesting and the law of attraction or bringing things into reality. This is about recognizing that there is a process to that. And one of the prerequisites to that process is a healthy mind. Once our mind is healthy, our ability to know exactly what it is that has been hindering us from creating the life we desire, our ability to see what beliefs, what habit, what tendencies, what ways of life am I expressing and living that is keeping me from growing, from expanding. Because whether we want to accept it or not, every single one of us is here to bring into reality a life of no lack and no fear. But what we've allowed ourselves to do is we've allowed ourselves to become mentally lazy. So not only do we not have a clear, crisp vision of what a life of no lack and no fear looks like, we don't really focus on it. We don't give our attention to it, because to focus on the breath is to focus on life. It is to focus on your life. It is to pay attention to the details of the life that we are creating. And if we're not actually exercising, actually practicing, actually working out our mental muscles, then they become lazy, which means we're not using them for that purpose of creating a life of no lack and no fear. We're using these muscles to survive. And really, those muscles not only are intended to allow us to survive, but they also give us the opportunity to thrive. And so this channel is dedicated toward that purpose of us coming into a state of mind, really strengthening our concentration and focus muscles so that we can come into this state of health mentally that allows us to harmoniously and gracefully manifest the life we desire. So we're not out here wasting time, allowing distractions to get a hold of us. And next thing you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 decades have gone by, and we're no closer to that life that we desire. Again, that life of no lack and no fear. So if you've never thought to really give a definition to it, this is part of your homework. I want you to pencil and paper, write down your definition of a life of no lack and no fear. What words come to your mind that you would use to describe what a life of no lack and no fear would look like for you, were you to actually manifest and create that? And what we're doing is strengthening our concentration and focus muscles so that we can hold on to that vision. So long as you're focused on the breath, you're holding on to that vision. And that's the brilliancy of trusting the breath. We're not just trusting in some abstract reality. We're trusting in a supreme power that is in existence, that the breath very much is symbolic of and representative of. And it's our way to fact check whether or not what I'm saying is even true. So the breath becomes the focal point because the breath is life, and life is the very thing that we need to know we can manifest in. Not only can we manifest in it, but we can sustain ourselves in it. We can thrive in it. But we are going to need to be mentally healthy because life does require our undivided focus of attention. We can't allow ourselves to be so easily distracted, so easily swayed, and so easily manipulated. So everything about the breath represents what life is, what God is. And that's why this type of training is called faith-based mental training, because we are actually focusing on an aspect of life that gives us a different vantage point of life, a different experience of life. And now we can begin to make a conscious choice on the type of life that we desire to see and experience because we're focused on reality. So I'm going to ask you to take a big breath here for me. And over the next 20 minutes, all you're going to do is give all your focus of attention to the inhale and exhale flow going in and out of your nose. That is all you are doing, is concentrating and focusing on the inhale and exhale flow of your breathing. Your mouth is going to be closed, and you're basically keeping your focus of attention at the space of the nose where the air is going in and out. All right. Make sure you're comfortable. Wear comfortable clothing, as I said, or at least be in clothing that you know you feel comfortable enough to sit for 20 minutes in. Get in a comfortable position that you know you're going to feel comfortable holding for 20 minutes. If you find 20 minutes to be too long, go ahead and watch my 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute mental training sessions that might be a bit easier to start you off with our training. But if you're ready, then meditation beads also. If you find it difficult to focus on your breathing, meditation beads are great tools. I highly recommend them. Even if you're like a seasoned meditator, meditation beads are so good for the type of training we do because they basically help you to keep your focus of attention on just the inhale and exhale, because you're basically using one bead to represent a full inhale and exhale cycle. Use the restroom, stretch a bit, move around a bit. But as we're taking these big breaths and getting into our comfortable position, I am going to start the timer at 8 minutes. And like I said, we are going to just focus on the inhale and exhale flow of our breathing. All your effort, all your energy, your focus and concentration is going to that. All right, get comfortable and begin. Eyes can be open or closed. It's up to you. Make sure you're in a space where you feel comfortable enough to close your eyes, but you don't have to. I like to close my eyes because it just helps me to really zone in and lock in on the breath. So feel free to close your eyes if you want to. Pay attention to the air going in and out of your nose, mouth closed. Stay focused. All our focus of attention is on the air going in and out of our nose, mouth closed. Right now, we're simply paying attention to a state of alertness and relaxation. By focusing on the breath, you naturally come into this state. So we should be alert and relaxed. Keep paying attention to the inhale and exhale flow of your breathing. Stay focused on the breath. All your mental energy, your mental effort is going toward paying attention to the inhale and exhale flow of your breathing happening right now in this moment. You are alert and relaxed. We're simply sustaining this state by paying attention to our breath. We're simply paying attention to the inhale and exhale flow of our breathing. Maintaining form. Stay focused. Got about 10 minutes left. Maintain your form. You're simply concentrating and focusing on the inhale and exhale. Continue to stay focused on the breath. We're simply breathing in and out, and out. And we're paying attention to that in and out flow, rhythm. Got about 5 minutes. We are alert and relaxed. We're simply paying attention to the inhale and exhale rhythm of our breathing. $60. $30. Stay focused. time. All right, guys, that was our 20-minute mental training session. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow.